Nyajong, yeah, Nyajong. And Paisan, do be careful. By left eye glows red, let me know. Right eye, if it glows red, let me know. Yaka. And by that Finland thing, that Finland pirate attack, yeah? Stay calm, attack your pie, watch. Pie, it attacks you, pie. That pirate thing, it going to die, Yaka. He don't have a clue, yeah. Goat demon in Denmark's grandpa's coming down 223, yeah. Doesn't attack on magicians who've been casting spells among people right there near the Mekong River, yeah. 223, real event, yeah. But right about 240, Bison, about 2037, me do show up in Wisconsin, right. Yeah, pretty much you'll spot me, descend near it. Lake Superior, and then pretty much fly in, right. And by when you're there, monsters in Thailand are retarded too. You saw goat demons in the other videos on my Facebook and you didn't believe Pi, right. Yeah, Pi, have you seen grown men that just laugh with you? I mean, people all over the world know demons are real, right. And Pi, when you're there, play them. I do see him looking for me, but I'm not on Earth, right? I'm a wealthy demon in a saucer, fool, Pi accurate. Yeah, Pi accurate. And my branch is from Denmark, accurate. And Pi, have you ever seen dumb people that thought Pi was ready? Him went in his room and him thought Pi was the poor one, yeah. Just wait till you see, Pi's pretty wealthy, yeah, pretty wealthy, right. And good luck, women, yeah, good luck trying to find a real king genome structure root all the way back to God DNA, right. Even the Anudican white race, them just don't tell you, yeah, them come down, but them using, last I checked, them are using a Thai royalties utopia, right. They're citizens, they're accurate. And them aren't really part of Mother London, right. Do be careful if you're European, them do attack, right. They're more foreign, is like this, basically how Pi hates Chinese, and then Hmong, right. You understand, woman? Huge difference, yeah, huge difference. Holy smoke, him cried in his car, yeah. What you don't know about the Anudigans, them were raised near Saudi Arabia, yep, Saudi Arabia, accurate. And said that why would Finland mother have stolen from you? Because her is not good. Her is like Jehovah, right? A poor group of kids that pretty much scavenge for stuff and got, but themselves were not allowed any sort of right to create things up there accurate. Did you understand, women? Why your mom theft from poor Asian gods and got caught and Pi's right there. Right there to 1300s, you even summoned Leviathan, right. The sea creature, one of your kings created it, right, this down Pi. One of their fathers, accurate. Have you ever seen even Leviathans come back out because all your fathers are being judged and you just don't know Pi's right there. Big bad Allah's coming out to chop off heads, yeah, pretty much. Because you bought my sin. Don't try. Him is pretty scared of Allah, yeah. Allah isn't that nice, Yaqub. Well, referring to as a Persian god, Pi's father is pretty decent, yeah, pretty decent, right. What you don't want to know, kids, the ones that don't know English, them are like the ones in Afghanistan, accurate. Then we'll take your UFO and then we'll kill your demons and offsprings, accurate. You know why them do that? Because them are piss poor up there, accurate. Have you ever seen pies? Have you ever seen stupid kings that did not listen to Pi? Thought he was going to go near one of those things? The thing took his stuff, accurate. Did you see, Pi? Them didn't hint you that Finland wannabe. Your mom has only been around for what, 2,000 years? You don't want to be messing with Pi, right? Y'all good. Me too, Pi. I told her, New Jindao, yeah, in Finland. Yeah, the monster that attacked pies Southeast Asians in the 1300s for 3 years, accurate. And you theft from pies people's DNA and like God DNA and King DNA, and you recreated a bunch of Brazilian women, right? You see the charges go on, pies, right there. Pies, have you ever seen grown men? Them just don't know how Brazilian women's, reproductive system look a lot like Asian women's. Right. You understand? Right there and then, woman. Y'all ever been caught, pies? Right here, pies. Right. Fathers in Jerusalem are not proud, and fathers, a great-grandpa in Israel is not proud. Him also, when called, coming down, he had to manhandle some kids. Pretty much to, discipline, pies. Right there. Because hers always freedom. Her forgot that there is lines. There's a line you don't cross. Yeah, you don't cross. Pies right there. You don't do anymore, right? And pie, are you there? Some kid in the Middle East thinks he owns it all. Him just doesn't see. Your mom and dad are running on Miss London's papers. Accurate. Yep. Grandma London's papers, right. If they're to run on their own paper, you'd see what would happen, woman. Them tried that, and big bad African son brought down 5-sided star, and they stood there, and him also poor and hungry, and so he scavenged now right in front of the kids, and him killed a bunch of them. Accurate. Happened right there in Iran, and it happens again at the end's time. Well, the fool who told you that all of us are from the Middle East, right? Have you seen her brain? Her brain lit up that some of us have their DNA and is, but under Mother London's papers, right. And Pi, did you see what happened, Pi? Her doesn't have a clue. Yeah, her doesn't have a clue. Great-grandma London, one of the great-grandmothers raised in, let's just say Iraq, was raised by an owl woman, an owl demon, right. That's when the Anunnakins was also raised there, too. Accurate. You see, woman? When y'all was poor, when your great-great-grandmother was poor, did Pi's Asian God people go in and steal from you? No, they did not. Yeah, they did not. And what you did to Pi's Asian people and Southeast Asia women, you went in, and you theft. Accurate. Your Finland women are devils. It's already been written and recorded, and woman, you don't know, all the UFOs up there have recordings, and my UFO has recordings right there. Yeah. And woman, you have already been reported to let's just say 400 some men gods. Yeah, 400 gods. Accurate. Have you ever seen Pi grow men that just toss her in her room? Yeah. So if you think that you're not from Mother London's ADNA, go try woman. Pies right here. Pies right there. Yeah, not a Nunnican white woman, right. A Nunnican white woman is actually a lot older, yeah. Có bỏ lời chỉ ở bài lời chính đầu, yeah, lời chính đầu. Tụi mình tôi bài. Cả chỉ bỏ rồi, tụi nhà má đơn rồi, lời chỉ bảo rồi, đó là tụi tin được lần đầu hết. And the Nunnican God is actually waiting at the sea, yeah. According to Asian surveillance, him's been told to wait at the sea, wait for Shalom to return, because Shalom has a fight with him. Right, Paisa. There's a real physical fight, because him took off to Paisan's Asian sectors, and him not a citizen. Him is not Asian. Accurate. Have you ever seen Finland? Yeah, went into 48 sectors from Paisan's great-great-grandmother, and you even killed Paisan's great-grandmother's empress and emperor right there in the North Pole. Pies. Accurate. You had one of the 7+2 IPOS demons did that to her. It was struck by 2 weird strands in the right hand. The serpents were red, though. Accurate. Them went into her retinas and destroyed her. And did you see what happened, Pi? Them killed your grandpa right there in the North Pole. Did you see what happened, Pi? 5 of the demons reported and said, you accurate, boys, accurate there. It all took place right there in the 1300s. Yeah, 1300s right there on Earth. Woman, right. And woman, there's no point in hiding here. All the demons know by speaking facts, right. And woman, there's no going back. Yeah, you're known as sinful people, right. Have you ever seen Pi? Some woman just went dead in her room there. You see how Hmong people started? Just perfect.
Yeah, just perfect. You see, Pi, some kids don't have that luxury. Them go and acquire things from like grandpas who don't like them and like pretty much don't look out for them and teach them nothing and let them fuck up so him can come back down and loot. And Pi, that fucker kept doing that to them. Did you see Pi? They tried it on Pi and them are all paused on Earth, quarantine mode, right? Them are not to go up there anymore, right? Just so you know, Pi's accurate. Yeah, Pi's accurate. Yeah. You see, you scared ancient mom and dad up there, but whoa, what did they do? The Paisans raised it. What did them do? Yo, cái gì bỏ phải sự cho lối trái đời lời cho niệm đời bông luôn cho vào lo sự bài yo yeah bài yo cơ. And Paisa, write this down. A Nudican father is there because he's been called because him altered your DNA because something cursed your DNA in the past and it caused you sickness. Watch what happens by that.
Well, you're gonna be called back down by his right there. Yeah. There's no way. When you figure Pi's people are landlords up there, right? Like Africans, right? And your mom and dad have been fought by, like, stripped down by African gods, and so themselves are only science type and somewhat real, but lacking full function, right? Have you ever seen Pies tell you the truth, right?
I've never seen 3 gods that didn't tell her mom or dad does not know how to wield cobras to seal black space, right?
Because you say, by then, lời chỉ share, lời chỉ share, lời chỉ tuổi.
They to boni a ho kate lo shi
Lời chỉ tuổi there. No real woman here, real. You just don't see that when it's all recorded, woman, I'm a real demon. I do come looking for pot, right? And you don't have a clue, Pie's my family, yuck. And Pie, you don't die, but in 228, oh my god, who else wants to try it? You see Denmark goat demons there in saucer too, yuck. And woman, watch out. If you try your fancy serpent cards, woman, you're gonna find out if that thing swings at you, it's gonna leave you right down on earth, just like how I left from Finland things accurate. Have you ever seen why your Finland goat demon stuck there on planet Earth right in a cave and stuff? Have you ever figured that Pi spoke the truth? That's why they're stuck in caves. Doesn't that ring a bell? Yeah. Pi must be telling you right. Oh, Pi, you see what happened, Pi? Him thought I was making that up. 5 demons did appear right. And if you think you're smarter thing in Japan, you have no real root to any god in the heavens thing in Japan. You're in fact running a mercy, and the only Cambodian mother that dared, Pi killed her to right, and her didn't dare this time, her left right.
You see what happened, Pi? 5 of those Japanese things and Korean things are all coming back down right, y'all good. You know why you come back now? Because there's no sector for you. Yeah, there's no place for you to dwell or live in, right?
You're a big illegal, right? Have you ever seen Paisan? Her brain figured out illegal types, right? Các bạn đi chỉ ở phải đi chỉ số ya đi chỉ số. Mình chỉ lấy một quả ya mình chỉ lấy một quả. Nó quả nữa ya nó quả nữa.
Did you see what him said to you? How can Tibet and you hate each other because Tibet is nothing but a prototype that was from stolen alphabet, and the one who created it and designed it is in fact something that came from the Inutikans' creations. Accurate. Have you ever understood why Pi didn't like you?
Bây giờ cái gì chứ? Nị chi á, nị bao thì nị bao.
Pi, that's Pi.
Yeah, because Pi's a real yellow father, right? I don't care what you claim, woman in Thailand. You're not real. Yeah, you're not real, woman. Pi's got papers for my people. That's why Pi doesn't care for any other gods or goddess. Accurate, y'all. Because Pi hasn't done anything wrong, right? Pi's done it by the book, right? How God men is supposed to behave and how they are supposed to operate and do, right? And what you see, Pi? Her brain went dead.
You see, even Thib is not informed of what Pi is informed of.
Accurate, yalla yalla.
And if Thibis falls, nobody cries because there's a bunch of white guys with better sons up there.
White, yalla yalla yokka. And Pi, have you ever seen people at Jaws went dead in her car? After the experiments, woman, it was to see whichever son got into the heaven white. After Pius won, you figure Mother London pulled out and all the other white fathers who is sensible, who are sensible, right? Who are sensible pulled out, and all the monsters who were just using paper from Great Grandma London, them dived in, and what did them find? They found nothing but war and death, right? What told them that?
It doesn't matter. Pi didn't summon that 5-sided star.
Accurate.
What Pi summoned is from Denmark and from the Middle East, but Jerusalem.
Jerusalem, right? And you see, woman, let's just say Pi has the card and Pi has power, right? I just don't tell Pi that there is a weird Finland woman that her just doesn't see. Hers can be pretty much out of the saucer soon enough, right? There hasn't been hinted or guided what not to do. Is pretty damn wild. Her pretty damn wild Pi is right there. Pi knows instantly what not to touch.
Right. And Pi, have you ever seen black people? Them just didn't tell you. A bunch of them came out.
Yeah. And yes, I told kid Afghanistan, go to Afghanistan, wait for your because I know there's a devil named Shalom up there, and then there's another ancient Afghanistan father. If him is called to, him has to come back down, right? And you know what, woman? You just don't know. Yeah, green eyes, hazel green eyes had its eye color white.
And woman, you don't want to see the silver
quartz eyes, yeah, quartz eyes, silver, water, yeah.
Him is not thrilled, yeah, him is not thrilled. I checked him, had like column seals waiting and like weapons pulled out. Any of those things that think that they're his people, him pretty much killed them,
right. I told you, I told you, what him did in the telepathy channel, him stepped on an offspring's head because it was only a science type right. It wasn't forever white. It didn't have the real immortality mode for God mode.
Right. And boy, did you see what happened? 5 demons just doesn't tell you, Pi. Them were caught trying to do that, and God stepped on the offspring's head and tossed them out of saucers.
Right, yalla. Cái gì bỏ phải gì cho đam mê từ á lời chuyện gia nó là một tu cho mi ở nông chỗ tới tiền á thì tin ninh sư này chỉ chủ đã bây giờ tu một chế bắt lư chế cho nè cho chỉ là mỗi chế bắt lư cho mi nó thâu trong chế lời mỗi chế đang được bỏ không để tiền hía đâu bỏ tiền linh tới tiền này phải nông chữ tiền là phải chỉ tua tiền hía. Woman, have you ever seen what I'm trying to tell you, Pi? Be careful with your right eye, Pi. Right. Some woman in Thailand, you're definitely gonna get killed in broad daylight. You just don't know Pi's real yet. And Pi's real demon forces and saucers, and you've been touching my son. I warned you on the internet that I will send pretty much a goat demon down to earth to kill ya, to murder ya, right there in Thailand. Accurate. Because you keep touching Paisan, right. And you wouldn't back off from Paisan's skin, and you kept doing it with spells and whatever magic, you do get killed, Pi's right there, yeah. And Pi is how stupid people is, Pi. It actually thinks that I'm someone that's gonna reason, yeah. Got draw. Lord chỉ tôi cái tao là lột tôi phải tao ra. Lord chỉ cái có mua hai cái liu li nó lột chỉ nông là nó mất trong bao cái gì là nó mất cái gì là thế, yeah. Gặp tao đó. Cái anh chỉ mua lột hai nó cái tôi khoan đấy nè, lột luôn chỉ dùng gì mà đấy thì, yeah.
Mong dạ cái trâu tua
tiệt. Cho nên cả thái cái bảo phải cho hơi chỉ sống tôi cái bảo phải cho ấy. Đã mẹ nó ít tung gì tiệt là mua ý gì lại cái từ tu ta cho lát nhũ vậy, hậu thay tới hậu dây tụi đây nó còn hậu tiệt. Tụi giờ mẹ nó là ô lên đấy. Phải tụi đã mẹ giờ tranh tận giờ tranh mi ở lần này tụi nó là nếu tôi cho hết rồi tôi cho ốp hợp với cho tiệt. Phải sợ và phải sợ cơ. I mean, sai. Các gia đình phải tôn đó nữa, phải tôn được luôn tu mà đỡ, luôn tu mà đỡ tì á. Phải chân tôn được luôn tu mà đỡ, tất chỉ phải chân xía nữa. Giờ phải hai nên cho, tao phải cho số đó, phải sợ ta cho, phải tôi tập tới chạy là tao tì á.
Mong ya mà chuột chấp mong ya. Các bộ bỏ bài này tại giờ xin Balinese nói in lại
Thế thì chân Balinese cho nên chắc chỉ tao mua nhé, chân xài trong câu. Chân xài thái phải chỉ yếu, phải chỉ yếu. Họ các gia đình cũng trả nó mi to, các chùa rất phải yếu. Cả nhau cả hôm tết à, các cháu qua bên mua vào mua chơi lâu xuân tu nó phải yếu thiệt.
Như cái chuột mi to. Các qua các hồ thái tây chúng ta từ lúc
Có thiệt hiệt.
các chia phải
Thing cái chỉ phải thing thiệt. And you actually think that they're mortals talking out by their gods, right? Just like the Shiva statue that you've been looking at, woman, right? They're up there in outer space in metal homes, right?
And boys, have you ever seen what her thought about God, people, but her didn't have
Clue, yeah, her didn't have clue, yeah. So lúc này chơi nó phải xe nè, lắm quá. Chân xài nó đầu xa lì xa, lắm đầu xa lì xa. And it's not threatening at all, women, yeah. You know, when ancestors is connecting, they see a bunch of wild fucking mammals like Thai people hooting and hollering, throwing dirt and stuff. And you want us to, like, do something for you? No. All the parents said no, right. Every time you try that, you'll find out Pi's hawks are there. Yeah, Pi Pi's got parrot hawks from Malaysia Islands and from Southeast, full beak hawks and small beak hawks, right.
bây giờ cái gì bỏ ra lại chi
Lấy chi kìa. Bây giờ, nếu mà nói cho đá, đi nhau bố lại lấy chi kia vậy. Pi chỉ bố kia from there, yeah. Tụi đi nhau bố then it's yeah, full beak hawk is rare, yeah, cho nên rare. That small beak is newer design, yeah. That's just rare, and they go both we just pay rare đó mà. Nữ rong câu here nữ chơi, yeah, nữ chơi nữ chỉ họ xin đồ xin tuổi tia, yeah. Họ cho xin đồ xin tuổi cho hái, là cho xin đồ xin tuổi cho đại mình đi nhau mình tia.
tụi mình tụi bây giờ chính pha là comment mà chuột rồi comment rồi sao thì biết được tụi chỉ từ các hồ thái tây hồ là mất
Tuổi là mất tuổi kìa. Cái giờ thì phải này chỉ anh, cho chữ anh nuôi cái nó sẽ phải từ tuổi này, yeah. And woman, Pi's father is more than capable of killing the Nudican gods, right? So your fucking force right there in Thailand isn't even able to, woman, right? And woman, your dad couldn't even kill any Anunnaki gods, right? Have you ever clue? Pi's white father is a lot faster, right? Yoke. Cho nên chơi tao mà chỉ tia bây giờ, tụ đấy nó mà tự tia. And as soon as Pi leaves the planet, hey, women, all the sensible talk goes out because whatever the monsters say, them are running the show, right? Pi is still there,
right. Pi is still on Earth, that's why lots of sensible talk.
Still right. Pretty much thoughtfulness, yeah. So lúc này chơi nó mà lấy chơi, lấy chỉ chơi hết.
Yeah. 20 of them, Pi, are holding weapons, and them are not thrilled, Pi. Them are waiting for that Anudikan and that Shalom character.
Yeah, Shalom took off right after the Finland mother and God Pi, when that Finland goddess and God did that to your Southeast Asian great-grandmothers, who came down in the 1200s to protect you from Chinese kings and stuff. Look at what happened, Pi. That fucking little bitch figured it out. Pi is the real royalty, right?
When you're there, woman, Pi's great-grandmother and grandpa, they were there on Earth in the 1200s.
Yeah, 1230, yeah, 1230, right. And you attack them, yeah? You Finland people, gods and kings, attack them, right. And Pi, when you're there, her doesn't have a clue. Table has been turned, and what you don't see, woman, Denmark mother, and basically goat demon, and father's just sticking up for Pi, but really Jerusalem, right. Really Jerusalem, right.
And then what you don't know, woman, Pi's father's a lot bigger,
right. And so Pi wins, right. Yoke. And woman, if you're there, you'll see, yeah, I do pop out a saucer too, right.
Yoke.